I am Mackenzie Thomas, a sophomore pre-PA biochemistry major with a psychology minor who attends the Armstrong campus. As far as career goals, I'm deciding between becoming a biochemist where I can develop skincare products, a dermatological physician assistant, or a research scientist. I never could have imagined my sophomore year in college being a combination of Zoom breakout rooms, hybrid classes, working twice as hard to stay focused during online lectures, and wearing face masks literally everywhere. Even though the transition to online classes has been a learning curve, I have done my best to reshape my story of how I learn, and that has made all the difference. So instead of complaining about how hard classes are when they are not in person, I've looked at it as a way to learn more about how I learn best so I can better prepare myself when learning the material. The biggest challenge has been keeping my mindset in a place of positive growth, reflection, and relearning instead of being in a fixed and frustrated state. If this semester has taught me anything so far, is that you're so much stronger than you think, and that sometimes it takes an act of God like this to force you to become uncomfortable and struggle that leads you to the best outcome of personal growth and development. So, instead of trying to swim upstream, try accepting the situation you're in, release any negative association you have with the situation you're in, and go with the flow. I think I can speak for everyone when I say this year has been a roller coaster of unimaginable events. From living in a pandemic to transitioning to an entirely new system of education, we have all been challenged this year. We have all been afraid this year. But the one thing we have experienced that has impacted us for the better is growth. We have grown to be more passionate with others. We have grown to be more kind. We have grown to be more generous, and we have grown into becoming a stronger community. During the quarantine months, I had a lot of time to reflect on where I was. In my reflection list, I realized just how privileged I was to have the opportunity to attend school in the fall. Due to the catastrophic economic impact COVID-19 is having on families everywhere, many young adults aren't financially able to afford the cost of college right now, so they are taking a gap year or doing freelance work on the side. Many of us are fortunate enough to receive scholarships, so we didn't have to take a gap year. With that being said, I deeply want to thank each and every single one of the Georgia Southern Scholarship donors who found it in their hearts to give back to young adults here at Georgia Southern. This is what makes us different from other universities. We aren't simply an institution for education. We are so much more. Georgia Southern is a family. We're a family because family has your back no matter what you're going through. Family is there to cheer you on as you move through your life and career, and most importantly, family helps you get back up when you've fallen down. In my opinion, there has never been a time where scholarships have been needed more than right now. The feeling I get whenever I see a new scholarship is available for me in my Georgia Southern portal is excitement and joy. I feel excitement because there's an opportunity for me to have a debt-free semester. I feel joy because I know that there are people out in the world who are willing to invest in my success by contributing to my future without ever meeting me, which gives me the extra strength to believe in myself by knowing there's people who already do. So, on behalf of every Georgia Southern Scholarship recipient, thank you. Thank you, donors, for believing in our future successes. Thank you for caring about our education. And thank you for being selfless in a time where the future seems uncertain. Chandler, it's your turn.
Thanks, Kinsey. G.K. Chesterton was one of the greatest writers of the 20th century. He once said, "Education is simply the soul of a society as it passes from one generation to the other." This statement is profound for many reasons, but I believe it resonates with me because it emphasizes that education, at its best, is not an individual, but a societal effort to breathe life into the next generation. Education requires a collective effort by people devoted to making an impact in the lives of young people. This fact resonates with me particularly because I know that my experience at Georgia Southern is a testament to the investment of countless individuals, many of whom I will never have the pleasure of meeting, but whose impact in my life is readily apparent. Both the 1906 scholarship and the honors program completely changed my college experience. The honors program at Georgia Southern is grounded on 4 foundations: a critical sense of inquiry, a spirit of creativity, civic responsibility, and a global perspective, all of which offered me opportunities to enhance my education. Undergraduate research is a huge part of the honors program, and through their encouragement, I was able to assist in and complete a number of undergraduate research projects, which challenged and built my sense of inquiry and spirit of creativity. Civic responsibility is equally stressed in the honors program, with experiential learning opportunities providing meaningful ways for me to give back and volunteer in the community. Lastly, I can think of no greater way to develop a global perspective than experiencing other cultures for yourself. And through scholarships and support from the honors program, I was able to study abroad for a summer and do just that. These 4 foundations completely changed my college experience, thanks to the support and encouragement of the honors program. While the honors program and my education at Georgia Southern have made an incredible impact on my life, it was ultimately the 1906 scholarship which made this possible. I can most likely speak on behalf of all of the students on this Zoom event when I say that the prospect of paying for a full 4-year degree program while engaging in all that Georgia Southern has to offer, be it undergraduate research, community involvement, or global engagement, it would be daunting, if not impossible, if I had to rely on my own resources by working odd jobs. Thankfully, because of the scholarships that I have received over the years, I have been able to spend my time outside of class doing research, leading student organizations, and serving my community. My educational experience was provided by generous donors like you who have enabled me to do all this while graduating college debt-free. On behalf of all the students who are fortunate enough to receive scholarship assistance, I cannot thank you enough for doing your part to pass on education, the soul of society, to my generation so that one day we too will be able to pass on what we have learned. Thank you.